Moving on to, give me a sec. Build up.
Drum roll. He's got something in there.
He's got.
Oh,
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
Hey, it's trailer time. Thank you.
George, I can see you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It said it was on for me.
Yeah, it was just black screen for me. It might have just been me. I don't know.
All right, do your jingle, Cam.
Please, everyone, shut up. All right, I have a jingle. Make sure to use this every week. Hey, it's trailer time. Thank you. I don't know how to play the guitar. I don't know why.
I was going to say, I didn't hear any strumming there.
Didn't hear any. It's sad.
I heard a little bit, but I think your mic's just like cancels out that because it's probably just such a shrieking, awful tone that it's like we need to cut this from being in the final project.
No, nothing. All right, nothing. Moving on. All right. So we got a lot of Super Bowl trailers, and really the only one we're going to touch on too much is The Flash. That's the biggest one from this week. The Flash, obviously pulling from a Flashpoint Paradox movie, and that's what this movie looks like it's going to be. George, you're a resident DCU guy. Give me your thoughts on the Flash trailer.
Yeah, happy to be the resident DCU guy. This had me really excited. I am on the side that I think they did show a little too much. But listen, I have DCU bias right now, so I don't really care. Show me as much as you want. And this got me hyped. It got me hyped that Keaton's back, got me hyped that Affleck's back, regardless if it's, we get him for a scene or two. I'm just happy to see him back and what will finally be his, most likely be his last role. Obviously, Ezra is a terrible person, blah, blah, blah. We've said it countless times, but regardless of that, I'm excited for this movie. I really am. I think it's going to be a nice reset that the DCU needs. And I think it's been confirmed that this will eventually be a reset, especially if they're going to, commit to the Paradox storyline. Cam and I were texting a little bit after this trailer came out. And one notable omission was that of the Reverse Flash. I don't know if that concerns me, but for everyone that's
concerns me.
Yeah, it concerns Cam. It's just for everyone that knows the Paradox storyline, whether you've read graphic novels or watched the movie. Reverse Flash is a pretty important figure in Barry's life. So I'm curious to see where they go with this. A lot of people are speculating that one of the two Barrys is either the Reverse Flash or the Dark or the what's his name, the Dark Flash.
Yeah, I think in this, like toy leaks, they have it as like the Dark Flash.
Okay, yeah. So it's just an interesting omission. Maybe I was arguing with Cam that maybe they're just keeping it a secret who the Reverse Flash is. Maybe they have like some crazy A-list actor. Maybe they fulfilled all of our wet dreams of it being Anthony Starr as the Reverse Flash, and they just want to keep that in wraps. But either way, I'm excited. The trailer got me so hype. A lot of people were commenting on my TikTok reaction that this was one of the first trailer reactions I posted where I've like actually reacted and I didn't just sit there straight faced. So that should tell you how much I'm excited for this movie.
Yeah.
Who is like when the feet come together and they run up the separate ways? I thought that would be the Reverse Flash. Who was that supposed to be?
I'm gonna assume that's both of the Ezra Millers.
Right. So that's why. Yeah. So okay. Okay, gotcha.
So it definitely, if he's a villain, I don't know, like Barry Allen's a he, so I'm going to be saying he, whatever. I try to be respectful to Ezra Miller, even though they're a shitty person, whatever. If that variant of Barry Allen is a villain, it's definitely the one that's like, this is the timeline my mom's in. So if you don't know, in the Flashpoint Paradox, he goes back and saves his mom. I know Tyler watched that this week. Great animated movie, whatever. We don't have to get into that too much, but there, you do get, so you get a lot in this trailer. We get Ben Affleck's Batfleck. You get Michael Keaton's Batman. We get Sasha Cale or Callie, her Supergirl, who looks fucking awesome.
Hype.
You get General Zod, played by Michael Shannon. You get obviously the two Flashes. Fun fact, here's a fun fact, and I didn't realize this looking it up. Iris West is played by Kiersey Clemens, who is in she was just in Somebody I Used to Know. So there you go, Tyler. There's a little tie. But yeah, doesn't matter. Just something I noticed. She runs around naked in that movie. Odd. But yeah, the Flash trailer was super awesome. There are points like the slow-mo Sasha Cali Supergirl is bad.
Yeah,
and
did not
I'm
look
quite
great.
worried about that because it is a Flash movie and you got to do slow-mo at one point. This is the only time I will accept slow-mo. I hate slow-mo always. This is the time I'll accept it.
Well, you know what they should do? There's this guy named Zack Snyder. He's done slow-mo fairly well.
No, he doesn't. He did it well once, and then he had a football scene against the University of Wisconsin.
So they should have brought him in. He has a lot of respectable experience in the slow-mo arena.
But actually, if they do not have a scene that's on the level of X-Men Apocalypse slow-mo, I'm going to be quite disappointed, to be quite honest with you. That is such a good scene.
That's interesting you brought up Apocalypse and not Days of Future Past. I think that's the best.
I was nodding when you said
no, Days of Future Past. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both great. They're both great.
Oh, I didn't like Apocalypse, but
no, Apocalypse. No,
Days of Future Past was Evan Peters running into the house, taking everyone out.
Is that Days of Future Past? Or I think that's Apocalypse.
Days of Future Past is the kitchen scene.
Days of Future Past is the kitchen.
Yeah,
the Apocalypse scene is better. In the house is better.
I think the kitchen scene is way better.
All right. That's beside the point. But either way, they've done it great. If you can't do that, I'm going to be quite upset. And I'm not saying every scene has to be like that, but at some point do something like that.
I think for the Flash trailer, I think there's one of two things that's going on here. I think so. You both mentioned that maybe they showed too much. I think there's one of two things. One, they know that Ezra Miller's in a lot of trouble. They're very controversial right now. Plus, this DC hasn't been making much money lately. They really need to get something as a winner, so they're going to show everything they can in the trailer to get people to want to see this. Yeah. Possibility one. Possibility two, which I don't want to get excited for because it's the same problem everyone had with Multiverse of Madness, is that they showed us some cameos in this, but there's going to be even more in the actual movie. So they're kind of throwing, smoke and mirrors, saying like, yeah, look, all these people are back. And then you get to the movie, you're like, holy shit, these people are back too. Two options there. Hope it's a second one just purely because, it'd be cool to see some surprise. Not going to get excited for it. Made that mistake with Multiverse of Madness and was very disappointed. But I think it's probably the former, though. I think it's probably just like they haven't been making money. Ezra Miller's controversial. Let's try to do everything we can to get people out of the theater, which I think kind of works. The trailer, there was some issues, but for the most part, kind of banged.
There's also a lot of rumors that everything we saw in the trailer excludes the third act of the movie. I don't know how much I believe that.
Most movies do on the first trailer. The second trailer, sometimes they get into a little bit more. But
is this the first trailer we got was a teaser, right? This is technically the first trailer, right?
Yeah. So the first trailer, I kind of forget it, but it's like, he pulls off it ends with him pulling off the sheet of the Batmobile. I'm also interested to see if Michael Keaton is Henry Allen rather than, not Henry Allen. Sorry. Henry Wayne, right?
Bruce's dad.
Yeah, Bruce's dad, right? They're both Henrys. God, they have so many overlapping names in this damn universe. Whatever. I'm kind of hoping he is.
Isn't Bruce's dad Thomas? Am I bugging?
Thomas, thank you. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, I thought I was bugging.
Martha's got the same name. Yeah, thank you. Good job.
I think that's the case.
Yeah, I hope so. That'd be cool.
I dig that, actually. Train. I really dig that.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
I am fully on that train.
And I did see a fun tweet that's like, Michael Keaton, gets to do so much more now, obviously with CGI and everything. Like it's not Michael Keaton in that fucking suit.
No, not at all.
Which is awesome because, if you go back, his movies don't age all that well. I don't think it's a problem of them.
Wrong.
All right, whatever. But that the action's not amazing. It's not the best thing ever, but it is cool to get to see him do that. And then awesome Batfleck has his purple and gold belt suit, which is just sweet.
I think a lot of good things. Only one that did not like that.
Really?
Like that one screenshot of him like shooting shit where I don't like that suit.
Really? Okay.
That looks like a very month one Batman where it's not even like a full suit. Yeah, I don't know. I've resisted tweeting about it because I know I'll get hated on like crazy, but I am like the only one in the world that did not like that one suit.
That's an interesting take. All right. I mean, that's fine. It's not something I'm going to die on the hill on. I like the suit. Any other points? It looks good. We're excited for it, I think. I will say to the reverse Flash point, it's very, very hard to have this big budget of a movie. Like the only reason we know the Dark Flash is in it is because of toy leaks. And a studio will never compromise like selling toys for keeping a secret, unfortunately, because toys make way more money than the actual movie does. And that's what the studio cares about. But yeah, so it looks good. Seth, I don't think you care, but do you have any thoughts?
I like Michael Keaton's Batman.
You like Michael Keaton's Batman? Perfect. I like it too. I like him too.
I don't know why they. I mean, I don't care, but I don't know why they put it in the trailer. That would have been nice to see. I like that.
I think he was always the one we knew.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, he's been from day one of like, hey, we're gonna have a Batman in this. It's always
he
been.
would be. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Cool.
So and like Tyler said, I'm kind of hopeful that like they didn't show that much because maybe they have more.
It'd
and
be nice to see something else that's not in it.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing, and this is only for me because I'm the worst. I just like I knew all these characters were in it. I know obviously like Seth didn't, or maybe even like no Tyler. I don't know if this is calling you out. It probably isn't. But like I dig into this and like I'm on fucking Marvel and DC Twitter a lot. So like I knew all these characters were in it. So I don't know if the general public did or not, but it seems like they didn't from the reaction to the trailer. But it's a good trailer either way. Moving on, and these ones we don't have to touch on as much because they're all like second or third trailers. Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. I mean, come on, people. Talk about cinema.
Hilarious that they've just completely sold out to where like the final like cut of the trailer is like Transformers, then there's like a little cut and there's like Porsche right in the middle, like a logo like of a Porsche logo right in the middle. I get it's probably because it's a Super Bowl ad and Porsche wanted to be in there as well, but just hilarious because like we already know Transformers is a major product placement for whatever the main car is going to be. But the fact that the trailer is literally just like Transformers, Rise of the Beast, and then just Porsche. Like,
Porsche. Yeah,
exactly. Come on.
Very funny. That's like the new Transformer Mirage or whatever, and it's going to be like the Bumblebee character of this movie, Anthony Ramos's car. But I don't care.
You guys aren't going to make me watch this, are you? Fucking
yes.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, I'd rather watch this. I'd rather watch this than the Fast 10 or whatever it is.
I won't be watching Fast 10.
Thank you.
I still haven't seen Fast 10.
I've only seen the first 4 of them. I'm
yes,
not going to watch 6 Fast.
You know what, George? Fast 10 is another 75K review, review. So you'll be watching it. I know. Moving along from Transformers, unless anyone has any tidbit or anything. Okay, Guardians 3. Good trailer. Seth is excited. I think most of us are excited. I just love
the Drax scene, man. I know we saw it ages ago.
Of him, like which one? Of him throwing the ball.
Throwing the ball. It just
there's another scene. There's another scene of him. Like people are mad online that he's like laying on a couch and he's like, "This is a bed" or something like that. And like people are really mad about it online. I did. Is it in the trailer? I don't remember.
Maybe I haven't seen this trailer. I don't
know. It may have been just a clip online, but like people are like, this is the MCU humor, and I'm like, I think this is just very like Drax humor.
I think it works with Guardians. It's so different to everything else. I just think it is.
It's like Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, where they've just like established him as like a comedic character. Like when Thor Ragnarok came out, like I understand why people were upset with that because he was never a comedic character. But like for Drax, they could just shove all the jokes down my throat, and it makes sense. It's fine.
I agree completely.
They're not funny anymore, but it's fine.
Either way, get a good couple shots of Will Poulter as Adam Warlock.
The Black Adam shot.
Yeah, you get the Black Adam shot. I saw like a tweet that was like the Holy Trinity, and it was like that Black Adam shot and one other.
What was the other shot? Oh,
I forget, man. It's funny though. You get a lot more scenes of the High Evolutionary played by Chukwudi Iwuji. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that correct, but I think I am.
I really like him. Well, I'm really excited to see him.
You really like who?
Will Poulter.
Yeah, great. I do too. Yeah, it's like I said, it's the second trailer. We've seen kind of a good amount of this. I think Drax is going to die. I think George thinks Rocket's going to die. And
I think
Rocket seems too obvious though, because
I think Drax, Rocket, and Quill are dying.
Yeah, I don't think
Quill is.
I think
Quill will be the only one that's in Avengers Secret Wars. Really? And maybe Zoe Saldana's help me out here. Gamora. Thank you.
Come on, man. You're the resident MCU guy.
I know. I can remember everything else, but not that. I think them two will be the only one left. Okay. And probably actually
Groot.
No.
Groot.
No.
We're not killing Groot for a
No, you're not killing Groot. I know he's not dying, but I was going to say Maria Bakalova's Cosmo the Space Dog.
Yeah.
I can pull that name out of my ass, but can't pull Gamora out of my ass apparently. I think she'll be back just because she's the newest one. Moving on to Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Oh, I don't care.
Looks so bad.
It looks terrible. The only reason I'll watch it is because I
James
respect James Mangold as a filmmaker, but holy crap, did that trailer look horrendous. I saw that trailer.
Do we think it's...
Sorry. No, I was going to say, I like started like making a TikTok reaction video to that. And like, I just had such a look of disgust on my face. I was like, I cannot post this. Like this.
Do we think this is going to be worse than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
I don't know, man.
Take. I don't think Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is that bad.
I think Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is perfectly average.
Yeah, it's like a super average movie. Yeah, I don't think it's as bad.
I have Kingdom of the Crystal Skull at
I have like 2.5,
41 out of 100. So 2.
Like a 2.
I mean, yeah, it's not good by any means.
Which is higher than Quantumania.
Not for
lower
me.
than
Not
Quantumania.
For me. Yeah,
for
lower.
You.
Yeah,
that's one.
No, dude. We didn't really get to go into it. I spent too much time talking about the damn movie. It's fine. Whatever. Fast X. Oh, sorry. Actually, yeah, sure. Fast X. We talked about it a little bit last week. I'm running through all the Fast and Furiouses right now, so I'm through Tokyo.
I'm about to start that with you.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what's your people's problem. They're fun. They're shit and they're fun.
Don't do that, guy. You're doing the Marvel thing right now. They're like, they're just fun. You just
they are. They're not. They're fucking
they
are, man.
The first
one's not bad. I actually
it was a
more.
super grounded racing movie. And
the
then
first 3 are, to be quite honest.
Yeah, and then it just got out of control. Like with what? Like they're in space now. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I like when they in the Fast 9.
Yeah, they went to space. It's awesome, man, because it starts. They're stealing car VCRs, man. It's so funny. They've gone so off the rails in this franchise. And Paul Walker's God, I'm watching the damn thing and can't think of his name. Paul Walker's character was a cop, and I forgot all of this, dude. It's so off the rails, and it's awesome.
Just so many
it's hilarious. It's hilarious, dude.
The trailer's just so funny every freaking time I see it.
Yeah,
just like
it thinks it's so deep, and it's not. It's awesome.
One thing I see so many times, it's like similar to the whole like MODOK comparison to George Lopez, like that I keep seeing on like TikTok and Twitter is like Fast and the Furious like has a different name structure for every movie. If you don't understand that's completely intentional, then I don't know what to tell. I have a bridge to sell you. Like if so many people are like, this is so crazy. Every single naming convention of every 10 movies is different. I'm like, clearly on purpose.
So intelligent.
Yeah. And then lastly, just moving along, Creed 3, which is like the 3rd or 4th trailer.
The 7th trailer.
This thing has like really great reviews, to be quite honest.
I'm actually like, I haven't seen the second one yet, but I'm gonna watch that this week.
I love really the first and both of them are like a low 90s, high 80s for me. They're really good. I'm
gonna be watching this week.
I'm excited for Creed 3, but this is a lot more stuff. Not Super Bowl trailers, but did anyone watch the Tetris trailer?
I did actually. Yeah.
Taron Egerton. Are you guys excited for that?
I'm just excited to see Taron Egerton act more because he was sick in Blackbird on HBO Max. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so this is just a wildly different character where he's just playing like a loser now. Where in Blackbird he was like this jacked mafia guy. Mm-hmm. So he's like slowly just climbing my ranks. One of my favorite actors. He should play James Bond or Wolverine.
Yeah,
or both.
I hope so, man. I hope so. But this trailer looked fine to me. I don't know, Tyler, anything?
No, yeah, super excited for this. I think it looks great.
Yeah. And then final trailer for John Wick. Sorry, John Wick Chapter 4. Again, this is like the 3rd trailer. We've seen a lot. Gives you.
When does that come out?
March.
Soon,
I need to watch them then. Jesus.
Oh yeah, you do.
I've seen the first one. I did like it. I'll watch.
I think it's like March 21 is my guess.
March 24. Good close.
I'll watch
them.
Yeah,
nothing really to say about that.
Is it? Oh, it's 3 hours long, isn't it?
Yeah,
2 hours 50 or something.
2:49.
Yeah,
a long film.
Love that.